All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here, bringing you a daily horoscope for Thursday, the 19th of November, 2020. We've got the moon moving through the later degrees of Capricorn, and in around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we've got the moon conjunct Saturn, okay, at 27 degrees. If you know your chart, there's a lot going on at 27 degrees right now. Personally, my Mercury is exactly on 27 degrees of Capricorn, so Saturn and the moon are conjunct my Mercury, right? The sun is at 27 degrees of Scorpio right now, okay? And Venus is at 27 degrees of Libra, okay? Creating a square to the moon, to Saturn, and my Mercury. All right, anyway, back to this chart. So, all right, we've got the sun at 27 degrees, okay? Scorpio, the sun's still going deep. We're still working through shadow. We're still discovering aspects about ourselves, the hidden aspects of ourselves, our own emotions, all right? Our own desires, understanding ourselves to a better, just coming to a better understanding. Right? Remember when we were back here about knowing versus understanding, you know? Know thyself and understand our emotional, our emotional engagement with others, okay? Our emotional engagement in the group, and where our emotions are overtaking. Okay, Saturn says, let me come back here and talk to you for a second. I'll show you more of this chart in a second. Saturn squeezes everything. Saturn is just like, hey, wait a minute. I think I just punched the microphone. Wait a minute, stop, hold up. And the moon wants to, the moon wants to express, the moon wants to feel. Okay, and in Capricorn, it's saying like, it's pinched off. It's like, hold up. We can't just always express and feel everything. Well, I have to word this properly because that's not right. This is like saying I want to lie around. I want to lie around and binge watch Netflix all day long and eat, hummus and guacamole and chips and throw the bag on the ground and eat Haagen-Dazs ice cream and trash and stuff everywhere because I don't feel like doing the work. I don't feel like throwing the stuff away because it's easier to just my emotional want is to sit here and do this, whatever that emotional want is. I'm just using it in the extreme of being, lazy, or just it's, again, the Netflix and chill kind of thing, just sitting around, binge watching TV, and then there's a point where now we've created a new circumstance here where this emotional thing that felt good now, and now we have a mess in front of us. So there's this nagging feeling where what was comfortable for a moment is now uncomfortable because of just the simple cause and effect, just life, how it goes, because we didn't do the work on one end, and now we're being forced to do more work here on another end. Okay, so where we were comfortable with just binge watching television and doing this and then throwing this because this is emotionally what felt right. Again, these are extremes, examples, and please take these however it fits in your life, right? And now the Moon Saturn conjunction creating the sextile over here to the Sun, okay, which is again illuminating from a place of togetherness. How together can we be greater than oneself? And understanding oneself on a deeper level, our inner child as well as our higher self, right? And integrating all of these things. We wear a lot of hats to be, it doesn't matter man or woman or whatever age we're at. If we have children or no children, or if we're going to school, going to work, any hobbies, it's just like we all wear a lot of hats, within the social environment and within our personal lives, within this physical 3D third dimension, as well as within our internal, our emotional body. And that's what the Sun and Mercury are illuminating right now, is those deeper emotional aspects of ourselves, and the many hats that we wear within society, and all of these levels that we feel, all of these things that we feel, these desires and things that move us or drive us or keep us limited, Okay, this is the other aspect, the things that keep us limited and keep us small. Okay, so now here we are, the couch potato that's been, throwing the garbage everywhere, is now, say again, this other feeling of what I want to do, binge watch this television and throw the trash on the ground because I don't want to throw it away. Now I feel inhibited and I feel like I can't do anything here, or this feeling that was good no longer feels good because of these other things. So now it's saying we must do this work. There's work that needs to be done, aside from just the feeling. So we might be kicking and screaming, but at the same time, when we do this work, like let's say, again, when we start cleaning the living room, okay, so that we can sit and enjoy television once again. Okay, but we have to do the work to clean that space in order. So there's this balance, and that's what this square to Venus is all about here. This is about balance, right? And Venus is about what you love. Okay, so you see how this works. So then we can throw our stuff on the floor if we want to. We can binge watch TV if we want to. We can do whatever it is that we want, But this connection, this is saying, well, we have to do the work, though, because that work's going to ultimately make us feel better, okay? By ignoring our emotions on what we want to do in the moment and putting ourselves in a place of, acts of service or just simply going to work, by showing up, by being present for other people. And again, the sun in Scorpio and the moon in the sign of Capricorn, both of those are about being seen by the public. Scorpio is collectively coming together, and Capricorn is like the Wall Street. This is big business. This is, how you're seen to the public image. Are you the person that falls off the horse and is devastated and done, or do you get back up and try again? You know what I mean? There's no right or wrong, but that's just saying, like, what kind of attitude do you bring to this? And that Capricorn moon energy right now and conjunct Saturn, this is like, we get back up, we try again. We don't, failure is not an option. So it's like, get back up and do whatever we got to do. Continue to clean. Throw the stuff on the floor. That's fine if that's what you feel like doing for this moment, but then clean it up. Right? Clean it up. Feel good about it. Then sit down and watch TV again. Then take the time, clean it up. Right? And then a little bit later in the day, the moon is now going to move into the sign of Aquarius. Okay? Thinking about the future, a vision for the future, which is good. We're going to have the moon in Aquarius on Thursday, Friday, part of Saturday. All right? Again, this is a great place. Future. We're thinking about the future, a need, okay? To have our sights set on not just this moment, like we were talking about a moment ago, not just this moment, okay, but where we're headed after this. We're doing something for our future self, okay? We're cleaning this for our future self. It's like a lot of people, maybe you're one of these folks, they'll clean their house before they go on vacation. Like, they'll clean really, really well. Like, almost like they're getting company over, It's just like they'll clean really well so that when they come home, it's just like the job's done, So this is almost like a similar energy to that. It's just like we're okay. We understand that there's work to be done. We understand that there's a need to do things so that we can have our emotional time to relax, to express, to release, to let go. And now if we have our sights set on the future, if we can do something now that saves us time or energy or proficiency or whatever it may be, again, Aquarius is like the connective tissue of the zodiac, the water in the air that allows electricity to flow, right? So if we're playing that part and like, okay, if I do this now, then this will flow a little bit easier tomorrow or over the weekend or whatever it may be. So it's like you're setting yourself up. By the work you're doing right now, you're setting yourself up for a better tomorrow. Okay. So, I mean, you're going to win the day. All in all, you win the day. And what's going on at 27 degrees in your chart? That how is this hitting you? How is this hitting you, right? All right, my friends, lots going on. Getting ready for the weekend. Have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.